My name is Irene Wanjiku Machua, and the CEO of Manjewa Farm. We are based in Embu County at a place called Airstrip. Our key thing here is poultry farming. As you can all see, we do the chicken, the layers, we sell eggs, and we also do training for young students who are doing agriculture, especially those ones who are involved in poultry farming. What inspired me to start Majawa Farm? In general, I love farming, although I am an accountant in profession. I love farming. I have dealt with so many farmers during my career, as I've been interacting with most of them. And most of the times when I was going to different farms, I was admiring what the farmers were doing, and this one developed my urge for farming. And since I didn't have a very big farm, I decided to start with small-scale farming. And I realized that because of the markets, there's a very good market for eggs. And so I decided to indulge in poultry farming. I decided to start with one structure. And this structure, I started the construction in the year 2023. That is the time I started. We started with 3,000 birds. And when they were about 1 month old, we had a lot of fatalities. We lost about 600 and something because of some diseases. And so we were left with about 2,300 birds. And so those are the birds that we carried along with us. It was not easy for us because you have put all your efforts there. But this was also a learning, some lessons learned from that, because ever since then, with now the new lot that we have, we were not able to lose any. At least we were able to know how we can manage the other ones. What kept me moving, it's the passion that I had for farming. And I had seen previously from one of my friends who was doing the cages, and I had admired the business of cages. I could just find myself walking around with a tray, collecting eggs, you know, interacting with the chicken. And so even after losing quite a number of them, I did not give up. I felt that I needed to move on. For most of us, when you are starting a business, it becomes difficult, especially when you incur some losses. But losses, profit comes with the loss. You have to lose so that you can be able to gain. And so I had to put my muscles together and continue with the farming. So what usually happens, we buy a one-day chick. It looks funny, holding a one-day chick. It is even very scary because the chick is very delicate and you have to take care of it. And so when it comes here, when it is 1 day old, we put it in an incubator. The incubator has some lights, and then we put sawdust on the floor so that the chick will not get the cold. You know, it will not feel cold. And so we put them in an incubator for about 3 months, that is about 12 weeks. And then from there, they will already have developed the feathers. And when now they develop the feathers, we move them from the incubator to the cages. So as you can see, the cages usually hold about four of them. But there are some, when we were starting, we had to put them 3 because the number of cages was supposed to handle the 3,000. But now, because of the ones we lost, we decided to put 3 so that they can have enough space. So from 3 months now to about 3 months is 12 weeks. From 12 weeks to about 18 weeks, that is the time we start the production. But I will tell you this one for free. Our production, the first lot, we started production at 16 weeks, which we, even as we were not able to understand. But we thought probably because of the feeds that we were giving, probably that is why the chicken had to mature fast. But now, after 18 weeks, that is the time you start production. And this one will take you for 1.5 years. So 1.5 years, you are on full production. But when you are starting, you start with a few trays. The production will move from 10% to 20. And then when you get to the optimal is 95%. So if you have 3,000 birds, 95% of the birds will be producing eggs on daily basis. So that is the time you know that you have reached your optimum. And then when you are towards the last 6 months, then the production will again start going down. So like the ones we are seeing here, we are almost at optimal production, but for the other ones, we have already started going down. We are actually at 60% of the production. So after the production cycle, which is usually 1.5 years, that is 18 months, there's no loss for you. You sell now the chicken to the hotels and probably the schools, because now this one you sell it to be eaten by people. So there's no loss, and this one will help you even to recoup part of your investment or the capital that you had put in place. So far, so good. I can say we are doing good, because after we started with the first 2,300, we already have another lot of 2,500. And why we got into a new lot and even the expansion, it's because we did not want to lose customers. We had already started establishing confidence from from our customers, and we felt we needed continuity. And since after some time the poultry, the production will have to go down as they age. So we had to expand and now get to another lot in a way that there will be a smooth transition from the first lot to the second lot. And still with these ones, we are also intending to have another, to incubate some more, about 3,000, which can take care of the ones which we are almost doing away with. For us, we would not say market is a challenge. It was at the beginning. When we came into the market, you can imagine you are very new, and most of the customers do not know you, so they don't have any confidence with you. And we found ourselves piling up eggs for quite some times, and I would even say that at some point we had to throw some of them away, because they had already, they were spoiled, and we could not sell to the customer eggs which are spoiled. But from there, we were able to get a very good market, and mostly we sell around the schools, around the universities. There are those the small shops. Those are the ones which are usually our target. And there are some places, some schools buy from us, and we cannot say that we have a challenge with the market. And what is here, most of the customers, they want to get confidence from you that if you are to deliver to us today, tomorrow, and when we ask for the produce, for the eggs, they are there. And that is how we have managed to keep, that trust from our customers. So for us, the market is not an issue. Our slogan here is that our eggs, they are eggs with a difference. So why do they have a difference? Most of the farmers, you'll find them not giving quality feeds to the chicken. And for us, what we have done, we have maintained the company that has been selling to us feeds. We buy our feeds from Uga Limited, and these are quality feeds. And so even when you look at the chicken themselves, they are healthy. If you look at the egg, the size is good, and even the quality. Most of the people, the ones we have gotten responses from the customer, we have feedback. They are telling us our eggs are the best. So even in the market, you'll be able to know this is an egg from Manjewa Farm and this is an egg from the other farms, because they look different. The size is big, and also the quality of the shell is also different from the others. Most of our customers are in Embu, but we also have customers outside. We do deliveries to Kirinyaga. There are times we do deliveries to Nyeri. We have even been going to places like Mokuroine. We have customers from different corners. And most of the times, the ones who are asking for deliveries from far, they want quite a large quantities. But first of all, we have to feed our daily customers who are in Embu, and then from there we can be able able to give them any surplus that will be there, because we really cherish our customers who are within ourselves. And what we have done in terms of transport, we have invested in a van that is branded Manjewa Farm. So we are able to deliver even to customers who are outside Embu County. And most of the times when we have customers who have big orders in Embu, we deliver using the van. But we also have a motorbike that also does the delivery. And for the motorbike, we do 60 trays and below. But anything that is above 60, we use the van. So our customers are satisfied, and we do the delivery at no any extra cost. If you engage in poultry farming, there's no any loss for you. You have the eggs to sell during the production. You have the chicken to sell at the end of the production cycle. And in between the production, you have the manure. And this manure starts from the day one that the chicks were brought into the incubator. And so we have a lot of manure. And what we have done, we have constructed somewhere small where we can be putting the manure on daily basis. And then we have put a roof, a sort of roof that it's very transparent in a way that the manure is able to dry, because the smell that comes from that manure is not very pleasing. And so for it to, to be used, we let it dry, and then from there we sell the manure. The manure, part of it we sell to other farmers, and we also use it in our other farms, because we do other farming like for the maize, beans and such kind of things. So there's no any loss for us, because I've worked with projects that do a lot of farming, and in some of the projects they do kitchen gardens. And so here, when we are talking about nutritional value, if you have to take the proteins from the eggs and from the chicken, you also need to supplement the same with some vitamins. And so for that purpose, we have a small kitchen garden, and where we do plant some vegetables. Some of it we do the kienyeji vegetable, and also the spinach and these other kind of vegetables. We have also done some fruits in the same farm. We have avocados, we have done some oranges, and this manure, it's used for the same. What I would tell the youth, farming is beautiful. It is not a dirty job. You may see it like it's dirty when probably you are in the cage here and you are doing the sweeping, you are feeding, but the end product, whatever you are going to get from it, you will definitely enjoy. And if you go out there, even for yourself, if you have some few coins in your pocket, there's no any coin that is written, this one is from farming, the other one is from, from being a lawyer, or, money is money. And what we are saying here is that we need to engage the youth so that they can know farming is beautiful. I have engaged my son. He's an IT specialist, but I have made it possible for him to come and run the business with me, because I might not be there tomorrow. I would not want, such a big thought to go into drain. If you look at the cages, these are capital investments. It's not something that will be destroyed tomorrow. And so I would want continuity in a way that even if I'm not there, he can be able to take care of the farm. If he's not there, he can also teach his children, so that this one can end up being like a family business, as we have been seeing the Indians. That is what they do to their children. You will not find an Indian, taking their children to other places. They start engaging them as young as they are.
My name is Manjewa Wanjiku. I am the son of Irene Wanjiku Machua, the CEO of Manjewa Farm. I come and assist in feeding and collecting of eggs. Also, being a student doing IT, I help them with the systems, the CCTV cameras, the Wi-Fi in case of any trouble. Seeing what my mom does here has really taught me a lot on poultry farming and even running a business. It's very important for parents to show their children the businesses they have. Like in my case, in case of if my mom is not around, from what she has taught me, I am able to come here and oversee what she does. Back when I was in high school, most of the time you would find someone doing agriculture, he would they would be mocked. Unasikia unafanya agriculture, wewe utapata utaenda ufanye kazi kwa shamba. But surprisingly, those people are the ones making money right now. Most of the people my age right now, if hiyo forex wanasema but wanazunguka tu. But you find the people who did agriculture, they are growing crops, they are selling, they are nurturing goats, cows. It's very beneficial. I would be very grateful to run such an establishment and even expand it. For my fellow youth, I would encourage them to, at least, at the slightest, try to get to know a little bit more about farming. It might not be a large step, but slowly by slowly, you might not know where it might take you. And it's a very good venture. And I would encourage people to come visit Manjewa. It's not, usikuja hadi kununua mayai, kuja uone, zunguka. You might find that your passion is in poultry farming.
Again, I have also employed young people. The people who are working for me are Gen Z. And I would say from their support, that is why you are able to see such beautiful things. And as you had asked before about the cages are clean, they are the ones who do this, and they are young. So even as they work at Majawa Farm, this one is also giving them ideas in a way that they can also be able to start on their own and also have their own farming besides whatever they are doing here.
Kwa majina naitwa Geoffrey Waweru, kwa huku Embu County. Mimi nafanya huku Manjewa Farm na angalia hizi kuku, mimi ni farmer. Vyenye tunafanya hapa Majawa, asubuhi tunaamka. The first thing napiga round, tunaangalia kama kuku ziko sawa. Then tunaanza cleanliness. After that tunazipea food. By saa 5 hivi zitakuwa zimelee mara ya kwanza, tunaokota mayai. Wafanyikazi kama 3 hivi, wengine wakisafirisha mayai. By 5 tunakuwa tumefunga hiyo chapter. Kitu kingine tunahakikisha huku ni kusafi na kudisinfect regularly. Karibu kila saa tunakaa tuna disinfect. Ile kitu na enjoy sana kwa hii kazi, unapata sasa after tumemaliza kazi za asubuhi, bado sisi ndio tunauza hizi mayai. So una interact na watu wengi, unajuana na watu wengi, na tena ukishajua kazi yako ni interesting sana juu sasa ni kama two pets. Una enjoy, unaziona asubuhi ukiamka, yani ziko tu live. Hata kama una watu wengi wenye wananini, ukizipata tu hivi. Na tena ile una make sure ati kuku umekatoa kutoka kwa kifaraga kwa siku moja hadi inafika production yenye ulikuwa umetarget. Ni kitu kingine bado inafanyanga usikie tu una enjoy.
To me as a person, I can be able to say that I have grown through this farm. I have expanded to other ventures. Again, there is job creation. I have like 4 people who have been working in this farm on daily basis.
Hii farm imenisaidia sana, na si tu hii farm, vyenye tu niko kazi hapa. Unaona sasa daily niko kazi. So hakuna masaa ya kukaa idle nini. At least najicommit hapa. Again, mimi naifanya practically, si kama wenye anasoma theory nini. So najua vyenye inataka na nafanya practically na naona vyenye kunaendelea. So nimegain hiyo knowledge. Hata siku maybe sitakuwa hapa, naweza enda na nianze farm nyingine yangu, au maybe mtu mwingine anataka kuwa na hiyo ujuzi ya kulisha kuku, naweza muelezea vizuri naende alisha kuku zake. Pia financially unaweza kujisatisfy na familia, na hivyo sasa huwezi kuwa ati uko chini sana.
Also growth when it comes to even the information, the knowledge that we have been able to get, and even the knowledge that we have also been able to pass to other people, especially the youth who usually come to this farm to see what we are doing. So most of them, when they come when they are going, there is even one who went saying that is not just a poultry farming, it's like it's a processing plant. So when you hear somebody talk like that, you are able to see that it has an impact even on other people. And people also go to start their small. I've had some friends who have also started some cage farming, but in a smaller way, just because of what they have seen from this farm. One advice I would give them is it is good, poultry farming is good. Number 2, you have to be very strong. and you must be able to overcome the challenges, because at times there can be a disease and it kills all your poultry. So are you able to start again? It must be somebody who does not give up easily. And again, the capital. You need to be ready, especially for the first few months before the chickens start laying. But after they start laying, life becomes easier for you. Another very important thing is to keep on checking the costs that you are incurring, so that you can be able to match the cost with the profit that you are getting, in a way that you are not able to see like you have so much money and yet there are so many costs that you are supposed to incur and you are not putting them into consideration. Agriculture is the future, because as we are moving with the increased population all over, not only in Kenya, even in other countries, people will have to eat. They will eat from what? We need food. Food will come from our farms. Whether it is meat, if it is meat, we need to have the cows and the rest. If it is, the eggs, we need to have the chicken. So there's no any time we shall have people not eating, and the population is increasing. So as much as we get the population is increasing, then we need to have so many people get into farming so that we can be able to supplement and even to be able to take care of the demand. We are updated with the technology. We have Wi-Fi in the farm in a way that we are able, even when I am away, I am able to manage and see what is happening all around the farm. And again, if there are things that we need to learn, we keep on even checking, updating ourselves. If there's a new product, if there are some new, like the medicines and the care. Sometimes you may see that like there's one of the chicken which is showing some signs, so you need to get back and check and know what could be happening. And you cannot just depend on the doctors who come to take care of them. You can also get back and learn. The vision I have for Majawa Farm, it is big. It is big, and in 5 years' time, I intend to do value addition to the eggs that we are having here, and the way we have been taking to the customers using the trays. I want to see them in pallets. We want to improve on the packaging in a way that we can even be able to enter other markets like the supermarkets, because as I was saying, we have not been selling to the supermarkets. We only sell to the shops and the schools, but we would want now to expand, sell to the supermarkets. And as we usually hear, there are eggs that are being imported from Tanzania. We would also want to export our eggs. We want them also to taste the eggs from Kenya, and especially from Embu County, because Embu County is a land of opportunities. I would say that farming is a very beautiful thing for anybody to do. And it is not for old people. I may look old, but there are also very young people who are doing farming in a great way. It is not a dirty job, as people usually say. It is dirty when you are working, but the fruits are beautiful. And I would encourage people to do a lot of farming. We have so many lands. Other people have even land which have not been used, and this one can be used so that we can be able to have enough supply of food and anything that is needed.
Hii si kazi chafu, na ingekuwa kazi chafu labda mimi singekuwa hapa. Poultry farming ni mzuri kabisa, na ningewasihi tu na niwaambie wajitume kabisa, na at the end wataona results.
For people who are like me, the senior, the ones who are almost getting to the senior citizen, it is good to establish a venture, because when you go home after your office work, this is a place where you can stay, and you can never be stressed. Seeing the chicken, seeing the pigs, seeing the cows, and so many other things, you can never be stressed, because you will keep yourself busy at any particular time. For our customers, we are happy that you have supported us, and we continue committing ourselves to giving you the best. And as our slogan goes, it's an egg with a difference. For sure, it will remain an egg with a difference. We are not going to, to sabotage sabotage anything that we are doing in the farm, so that we can be able to give you quality product from Manjewa Farm. So karibuni sana. If anyone wanted to reach me, you can reach me on my number 0722 725 977. We are also on social media at Manjewa Farm.